It is the 12th of September 2013. Thank you so much for making time for Citizen at 1. I'm Willis Rabura. Our top story this hour: Deputy President William Ruto jetted back into the country this morning from The Hague in the Netherlands and immediately went back to his state duties, where he is currently meeting with the principal secretaries to discuss outlined plans in their respective ministries. Ruto was received by various senators and Cabinet Secretary Kazungu Kambi. Esther Kahumbi reports.
With his trial at the International Criminal Court adjourned to Tuesday next week, Deputy President William Ruto opted to come back to the country for the 5 days his trial remains adjourned. His plane touched down early this morning, and accompanied by his wife Rachel, an upbeat Ruto was received by various political leaders, including members of parliament at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. And he immediately went back to work, scheduling a meeting with all the principal secretaries to discuss plans and strategies for the various ministries. Ruto will be in the country till Monday, when he will travel back to The Hague to continue with his trial, where Chief Prosecutor Fatou Bensouda is expected to bring in the first prosecution witness after she failed to do so yesterday, citing logistical challenges. Esther Kahumbi, Citizen at 1.
Now, suspected Al-Shabab member Samuel Wanaina Wanjiru has been released on bond by a Nyahururu court this morning. Wanjiru is facing charges of being a member of Al-Shabab, with police saying he has in the past traveled to Somalia on several occasions. Nyahururu Magistrate Dennis Mikoyan released Wanjiru on a bond of 4 million Kenya shillings with a surety of the same amount. Chris Wangome has the story.
20-year-old Samuel Wainaina Wanjiru first appeared in court 3 days ago. Where he denied any association with the Al-Shabab group. Dressed in military fatigues, Wainaina then told the court he bought the outfit in Nanyuki town for 1,600 shillings. He, however, complained to Nyahururu Magistrate Dennis Mikoyan that the officers who arrested him had manhandled him, necessitating a visit to the doctor.
Waliokuwa na ile cheni waliopea wale hao maofisa, ningependa wawe mbele ya koti, maanake waliweza kuniumiza shingo yangu juu ya kuwakataza kupiga my ankle.
The suspect was arrested on Saturday evening by a special team of investigators in Nyahururu town, led by Laikipia West Police boss Bernard Kwarat. Police allege that Wanjiru went to Somalia for training with the Al-Shabab militia between January 2011 and February 2013, visiting towns such as Bulahawa, Baidoa and Dolo. On his part, Wanjiru maintains he only went to Somalia to seek a living, claiming that he worked as a stonemason while there. He pleaded not guilty to the charges. Magistrate Mikoyan released him on a 4 million shillings bond with a surety of the same amount. He also fined him 4,000 shillings for failing to register as a Kenyan citizen. Chris Wangombe, Citizen at 1.
Of course, the increasing ballooning of the wage bill in various counties continues to be a great matter of concern. Here in Nairobi County, Dr. Evans Kidero had indicated that they were supposed to fire about 6,000 workers. Of course, that has since been released. But in the Garissa County, the government there has also officially embarked on a head count of all its staff to determine the exact number of personnel in the devolved departments. Now, the exercise is expected to improve efficiency and to also reduce the county's ballooning wage bill. The exercise, which was officially launched by Governor Nadhif Jama Adan, will enable the county to know the exact number of public service workers, including those of the defunct municipal council. Nadhif, who promised that the exercise is not meant to victimize or target any individual or groups, but will seek to improve operational efficiencies and service delivery. The governor said that the Directorate of Public Service Management under the Ministry of Devolution and Planning will help to identify the genuine workers from the ghost workers.
This exercise, for instance, is supposed to lead us to have a very clear HR policy countywide, so that we can know how even to deal with our staff in terms of their training requirements.
According to David Kanji, who is a Senior Assistant Director with the Devolution Ministry, The exercise is expected to be complete within a month, in which the final list of non-existent workers. Now, West Pokot County leaders have raised concerns over the encroachment by members of the public on land reserved for other public purposes. Speaking in Kapenguria after a meeting with the land commissioners, West Pokot County Senator John Nanyangapuo said that locals have turned all available land, including forest land and water towers, into settlements. Nanyangapuo noted that the massive encroachment may affect food production in the region, with land being subdivided into settlement areas. Now, the senator says he will introduce a motion in the Senate to protect and save the remaining land meant for different developments in the county. Land Commissioner Samuel Torore asked all those who have grabbed parcels of land in the county to return them before the government repossesses the irregularly acquired plots. He asked his officers to enforce the requisite land laws to ensure an end to land grabbing in the area. Now, officials of the Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers, that is KUPPET, in Laikipia County, are protesting the ongoing transfer of more than 20 teachers from various schools within the district. The KUPPET officials claim the move by the Ministry of Education is likely to affect the education standards in the county. Over 6,000 lawyers countrywide are also meant to talk about that.
Annual delegates conference.
The union officials say the transfer of 23 teachers from 10 different schools in Laikipia County will seriously affect operations in most schools and affect the academic performance, especially in this crucial and final term when the schools are preparing for the end-of-year national examinations. KUPPET's Executive Secretary Ndungu Wangenye now wants the Teachers Service Commission to rescind the decision and have the teachers posted back to the schools.
We have complained enough, we have written enough, we have even written to the Kenya Anti-Corruption Commission to come and investigate matters as pertains to transfers, because we have a firm belief that there is root corruption going on issues of transfer.
The union says the government should have consulted with them first before taking action, as this will undermine the quality of education.
They are being intimidated, they are being threatened by the officers working in the county director's office, teachers management, and some of them are boasting and even bragging themselves that they have connections with the ministry officials, they have connections with the TSC top officials, and they cannot be touched.
The union is now issuing a 7-day ultimatum to TSC to abandon the exercise, failure to which they will take industrial action. Brenda Cheriot, Citizen at 1.
Apologies for that story on the 6,000 lawyers that will come up later on in the bulletin. Meanwhile, the government has set up a 42 million shillings modern library in Narok County to boost the education sector in the region. Sports Cabinet Secretary Hassan Wario, who officiated the grand opening of the new library facility, noted that this will enable the public to access information and thus continue to contribute to national development.
Sisi kama jamii ya wafugaji lazima tuangalie sera mpya na ulimwengu mpya ili tuende na masomo na mila zetu ana kwa ana.
Samburu, Kajiado counties hakuna library. Na hii kitu inaitwa masomo ni kitu ya maana sana, kama vile msichana huyu amesema. Ikiwa huna masomo ni kama mtu aliyefungiwa ndani ya nyumba ambaye ni kuta zake ni kama futi 14 na hakuna taa, unakaa gizani kutambaza mikono namna hii.
Right, time for a short break, but when we return, find out why over 6,000 lawyers are going to be offering free services and also what's going on in the world of sports. Stay with Citizen at 1.
Nigomo kumpata. International calling imekuwa wrong.
I came to ask you to go to my wedding. You don't need to answer right now. Just think about it.
Sasa ni wakati wa kubonyeza na Safaricom. Bonyeza ushinde. SMS your name to 29555 to register. Simply answer the questions and you could win too. 1 millionaire daily, 1 pickup weekly, over 1,000 winners daily in cash and airtime. Grand draw 10 million shillings and a pickup.
Remember, SMS your name to 29555 and you could be a winner too.
Bonyeza ushinde na Safaricom.
Sakata Season 4 every Saturday from 8 p.m.
Delicious! Indomie, ijaribu. Yum yum.
So many diapers in Kenya. Which do moms prefer?
I got so many diapers at my baby shower, including new ones. I tried them, but found that none are drier than Pampers.
There is no diaper drier than Pampers.
I know what's best for my Gabriella, so I know what to get my friends for their baby showers. Pampers.
No diaper is drier than Pampers.
Thaw fish in a shallow bowl of milk. The milk absorbs the frozen taste and adds a fresh cooked taste.
At last, the perfect stew. All you need is 1 tablespoon for 1 perfect stew.
Safaricom. SMS your name to 29555 and you could win too.
All right, thank you so much for staying with us. Now, over 6,000 lawyers countrywide will offer free legal services towards creating public awareness. That is from the 23rd of September 2013. The Law Society of Kenya Chief Executive Officer Apollo Mboya said 6,209 advocates with valid practicing licenses will offer pro bono, that is, free services during the annual LSK Legal Aid Week. The exercise will be launched by the Attorney General, Professor Githum Wigai, and the objective of the Legal Awareness Week is to promote the mandate of the LSK by extending legal literacy and awareness to members of the public. The CEO said that LSK branches countrywide shall also offer the pro bono services and coordinate their activities at branch level. Boy said that the organizations involved in legal work will also be given a chance to showcase their services with the view of promoting better public understanding of the role of lawyers in the advancement of legal literacy and advocacy. Now, several residents of an estate in Pipeline area of Nakuru town have threatened to sue the management of Soy Sambu Conservancy for its alleged failure to contain wildlife from the conservancy, which have in recent days been destroying their crops. And the angry residents of Mzewanyama estate staged a peaceful demonstration accusing the conservancy's management of ignoring calls to have the conservancy fenced properly to keep the animals away. They say that most people risk facing hunger after nearly 30 acres under crops was destroyed. The locals also accused the Kenya Wildlife Service personnel in the area of doing little to control straying wildlife from the park and threatened to kill the rogue wild animals.
Na usiku tukitokea zinakuja in group, zinaanza kukuja saa 1, saa 2 na hakuna hata zinakuja hata karibu na nyumba. Zimemaliza kila kitu, zimekula kila mahali na hakuna hata chakula sasa za kukula. Ile kitu hatujui tutachukua hatua gani. Tuanze hata sisi kuinda hizo vitu kwa sababu hakuna jambo lingine tutangoja, hatuwezi ngoja kukufa.
Na sisi tunaomba serikali kama haichukuliwi hatua, sisi tutachukua hatua. Sababu watoto wetu wanalala njaa. Mtu amepanda mahindi yote inakuliwa na wanyama.